Hello, Libra. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. Let me make sure my mic is on. It is. Okay. Hi, Libra. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. I do hope that you're doing well. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming for the week of October 26, 2025. I've set the intention of this reading to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. So you're welcome to look at any of those placements. Also, keep in mind that this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate. And if that happens, don't get upset. Just means that message is meant for someone else. So take what fits, how fits, leave what doesn't, and of course, be sure to check out your other placements. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Libra collective now for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Libra need to know? What do they not see coming for the week of October 26, 2025? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming? Rejected. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Boss Daddy. Could be boss mama. I don't read body parts. Okay. Why is rejected or this rejection something here that Libra does not see coming this week? The boss daddy, boss mama card talks about someone who's stable, could be financially well off, but it's someone who's taking control. It's very much like emperor energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. What's behind that? Oh, we have same crap, different day. All right. Tell me more about rejected here for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Why is rejected something they don't see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your first card out, Libra. You have the Nine of Pentacles, followed by the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands, the Devil, and the Two of Swords. Okay, so we're going to clarify. Bottom of the deck, we have Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Hierophant. I do think that you will be victorious this week with whomever this other individual is. Now, for some of you, it's one person, and for others of you, it could be up to 5 people, okay? Because there are 5 people fighting here in the card. So it could be you and like 4 other people involved here. You're going to have to see how this week plays out for you because keep in mind, it's a collective general reading. But I see here this week, you are very much in this energy of being single and independent. And this doesn't mean single in terms of you don't have a partner. In fact, it's really, this is just like your energy, right? Whether you're partnered or not. This is the feeling of I'm independent. I'm taking care of myself to the best of my ability. I'm thinking about my short-term goals. What do I have to do today? I'm thinking about my long-term goals. What do I have to do tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, right? So I like it. It's solid and steady. When I do these readings, the first couple of cards that come out are typically the energy of the querent, meaning you, the person I'm reading for. So I like this energy for you. Things may not be perfect in your life at this time, but you're doing the best with what life has handed you. And then you have the Six of Pentacles. So again, I feel like you are looking for balance. You're willing to give to situations, environments, or connections that offer some reciprocity to you, that you feel are fair in nature. I like this very grounded energy here for you. However, there seems to be an altercation here with either one person or several people this week. The conflict, I'm just going to call it a conflict or disagreement or discord with this person or these people seems to weigh on you. That Ten of Wands to the Six of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, it's like someone is asking more of you than you can give to them, or more from you than you want to give to them. And if you were to give in to them or give in to whatever this is, it would be quite burdensome for you. You feel like it would be taking you back to a place you don't want to be in. It would take you from the Nine of Pentacles to the Five. So I'll give you a couple of different examples. I could be speaking to a Libra where you are clean and sober. You've been going to your AA meetings, or you've been trying to beat an addiction. Okay, it's just an example that I'm being given. And this week, you may be tempted with re-engaging with that addiction. Someone knows that you're in AA and they don't give 2 flying F's about it, and they're going to ask you to go out to a bar, or they're going to pass you a drink, or maybe something else, a drug for some of you. And you will be at the Y point in the Two of Swords, needing to make a decision about whether or not you want to re-engage with that toxic behavior or drug or whatever. And I'm not saying all drugs are bad or all alcohol is bad, but to you, it's an addiction that you have a difficult time mitigating or controlling. And so you made the active choice at some point in the past here to not want to engage with it anymore. And then like this week, there could be a temptation. I do see you being victorious and rejecting that temptation, but I think it will be a little difficult for you. But you do seem here to be like stepping into your power and saying no. Same thing if this is like a friend or a family member or a lover, where they're trying to engage with you in an argument or a disagreement. There could be quarreling here about money. There could be quarreling here about future plans. Again, I feel like this person is bringing the burden onto you. They're bringing their toxicity onto you. You seem to be trying to restabilize yourself from something that has transpired here in the past. You have already recognized this person or this group of people as having some type of toxic traits or toxic patterns. And you will have a decision here to make this week if you want to engage, if you want to verbally spar with them. I mean, these people are physically fighting, but I typically don't see the Five of Wands that way. I just see that they're looking to engage with you on a negative level. This person or these people are vibrating at a very low energy. Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, the Devil. It's a very low vibrational, argumentative, toxic energy. And they might not always be that way, but this week they are. And you're trying to stay above the fray. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. So there's like, I hate to make it sound hierarchical, but this week anyway, energetically speaking, you're like here, and they're like here, and they're trying to bring you down. I see you outright rejecting them. I see the Two of Swords, also one being a decision that you have to make, but also like rejecting and blocking them, because in both cards, I hope you can see it. The camera's pretty far away from me. You can see both the crosses. You can see both of the hand gestures. So is a decision that you'll need to make about whether or not you want to engage with this activity or engage with this person or these people. But at the end of the day, I see you bossing up and saying no. So I don't want to get too much into your energy here because I think you're coming from a great place. I'm going to give you a little bit of a heads up or an idea of what you're dealing with over there. So can we clarify the Devil? Let's get right to the heart of the matter. And I feel like for this person or these people, because right behind that we see same shit, different day, I feel like they're always argumentative, or they're always disagreeable, or they're always looking to pick a fight with you or with anyone. Yeah, it's the same. It's like roll your eyes, like, oh, here we go again. That's the feeling I get for you here this week. And same thing if this person's like offering you to like re-engage with a habit that you kicked in the past and you're trying to recover from, and you're like, oh, here we go again. Really? You're going to offer me a beer? You know I'm in AA. Really? You're offering me blank? You know that I quit that some time ago. So let's see a little bit about that Devil energy. Tell me about that Devil energy. What does Libra need to know about this? I don't look at the Devil card in tarot automatically as a negative energy, but when I see all of these cards, 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, the Devil, then I see the Two of Swords here, like you need to make a decision. That's a very low vibing energy, even if it's a Capricorn. Could be a Capricorn for some of you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. Tell me more about the Devil. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle. Thank you. You have the Tower. Okay, that's Pluto energy. So they could be a Scorpio. We're now in Scorpio season, or it could just be timing for you. 8 of Wands. This comes in fast. Okay, this comes in fast. Six of Wands. So this person, okay, is trying to be victorious in getting you to come down to their level, either to engage in this habit or pattern, or to lower your guard down or lower your defenses and to fight with them or quarrel with them. Okay, that's what they're looking for. This is coming in quick, so I want you to be mindful of that. They could be a Leo. They don't necessarily have to be. I kind of see you like nose down. Justice card is your energy. 8 of Pentacles. So this could kind of get you out of the blue. I don't know why I'm being told like you may need to keep your head on a swivel. I don't think I've ever said that saying in a year and a half that I've been doing readings on YouTube. So there's something here about just be on the lookout. And I don't think that this is physically attacking you, but if you feel like you have had that kind of dealing with this person or these people, then you maybe want to be a little bit more mindful. I just think keeping your head on a swivel just means like it comes out of the blue. I ever see those cartoons and like their head spins around like in circles. So because they're like dazed and confused. I kind of get that's the feeling here. So you need to stay sharp this week and be on the lookout because this comes out of the blue when you least expect it. This could be like you're in the middle of talking with someone and everything's fine, but everything is not fine for them. They've been bottling, suppressing stuff. You say one thing, which they perceive to be the wrong thing, and suddenly there's this whole big explosive argument. I don't want to tell you to be mindful of your words or walk on eggshells. I just want to tell you like the unexpected feeling I'm getting here that this just kind of blows up out of the blue, or the offer comes to you to engage in this pattern or this behavior out of the blue. And the Devil to the 6 of Wands is the energy of someone. They're trying to get you to fight with them. They're trying to get you to argue with them. They're trying to get you to bend your will. and to give in to them, or to lower their vibration, or to lower your vibration to theirs, or to engage in this toxic pattern. Anything else Libra needs to know about that person? Anything else they need to know about that person or these people? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Anything else you need to know? 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so at some point in time, you either shared a home with this person, maybe you presently do, or a residence. It's a soulmate to you. But Devil to the 2 of Cups is it's a karmic connection. So this person, whether they've been in your life for 10 years or 10 minutes, this week, their sole intent is to see if you will repeat a pattern that you've done in the past, either with them or with others, or just on your own, like if it's a drug habit. Okay, so just keep in mind, it's a karmic connection this week. It could be new for some of you. It could be a past person. You're going to have to see how the week plays out. But their role, their lesson, hate to use that. I know we all dislike when tarot readers say that, but their lesson here is to see if you can abandon who you are or who you have become. So just be mindful of that. Okay, that's the truth there. Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is going to be a test of your fortitude, a test for how far you've come, a test for how stable and grounded you can be in the face of adversity, a test on whether or not you want to have a healed new chapter in your life, or if you want to re-engage in that bad habit or repeat a negative pattern or a negative cycle in your life. Again, personally, I think you're going to be victorious because we have those 2 rejection cards. Well, the rejection card, but then we also have the 2 of Swords rejecting, and then we have the Boss Daddy, which I do feel is your energy. But let's get you 3 cards of advice, and we will close out your reading. Just be mindful that that is coming your way this week, okay? And their sole purpose, like I said, is to get you to lower your guard or to wreck your foundation out. What I started saying was, this is someone that you could share a residency with, a house, home with. You could work with this person. This could also be family. This might be an ex, when maybe you're still squabbling or disagreeing over resources. Maybe you're going through a divorce. I don't know. But the point of the reading is that this comes out of the blue, whether it's a past person or a new person. The whole intended purpose of this experience this week is to see if you will boss up, right? Boss daddy, boss up, and not repeat a past pattern, not react the way you used to react, or not engage with what, how you used to engage, or with a toxic substance that maybe some of you have engaged with in the past. 3 cards of advice here. Thank you. 3 cards of advice. 6 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Well, when you boss up, my love, don't you? 6 of Swords, keep moving forward. From the chaos, the conflict, whatever this is, keep moving forward. You don't even need to argue with this person. The 6 of Swords, the back is turned. The 4 of Swords, I'm going to go lay down. I'm going to rest, meditate. It's silence. It's almost like no reaction is the best reaction for you this week. King of Pentacles, you're going to be tested here to go from the 9 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. Very resolute and very grounded and very expressionless, very emotionless, and no real communication with this person, or very minimal communication with this person. Your groundedness in just coming forward and saying no, or I'm not getting involved, or I'm not discussing that right now, and then walking away is probably the best thing that you will do. I think it will shock this person. I think you're also going to shock yourself, because I think in the past you would have said yes, or you would have engaged at this lower vibration, but you've changed. Whatever you've gone through has, I don't want to say hardened you, but has grounded you and even humbled you in some way. And that seems to be a final test here for you in this cycle. And I think you're going to pass it. I'm going to call your video the final test, as it appears for that anyway, right? Life is continual learning process, right? When it comes to lessons. But if you can win or beat that lesson this week, that's one lesson you will not have to repeat again in the future. So I think you're going to ace it. All right. Just stay grounded, level up. And remember, less is more in terms of interaction and communication with that entity. That is what I have for you, Libra, for the week of October 26, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.